MCV today is totally different from where we started. You know, I think the MCV of today is always changing. Even as us as individuals, we have changed. Back in the day, if you would have done this interview, we would have been wearing graphic t-shirts, some cargo shorts, and some Jordans.
Hey, I'm Trey Broyles, co-owner of Music City Vintage.
I'm Justin Allman, other co-owner of Music City Vintage. And we're the dream team. Yes, there you go.
Me and Justin, we originally met in kindergarten. I would say we probably got super close during high school.
Yep.
Probably, junior, senior year? You know, we just hang out, talk vintage, hang out, watch sports, eat, do it all over again. We originally started Music City Vintage. It was an Instagram page / collective. We did the flea market for about 1 year and then kind of starting with the community. We wanted to open up a store, didn't know how to, didn't know where to open one up. So we put out a poll on Instagram story that said, where should we open up a store at? Thankfully, our friend Zach Deeden worked at Gold Club Electric Tattoo. He hit us up and said, hey, we got this spot over in East Nashville, right over 5 Points. Come on, stop on by and see if we can work something out. It was a really cool space, kind of like a 2-story room. We looked at it, looked at the bones of it, and we were like, you know what? We can do something here. Convinced him that we had enough money to start the shop and put down the deposit. Once we shook his hand, we walked outside and said,
we ain't got it.
We ain't got it.
So I think we had to come up with, I think it was $3,600. It was $3,600. We didn't have it at the time, but we agreed to do the shop because why not? I took a small loan. I think Trey took some money out of the 401k and we did it. I think we built that shop with $5,000. Pull up, get whooped up and smashed real quick. Trey, what we got coming to the store?
We got lots of We got autographed country tees and satin jackets and NASCAR tees and other
We've grown quite a bit. I mean, we definitely have, I know we're on year 5. We've been through a lot with, of course, from day 1, not even having 3,600. But through a tornado, through COVID, through so many different obstacles, so many different things that happened. And we're continuing to grow.
We've always gotten support from the community, so we always want to be community first and pushing events, collabs, different things of that nature. We've seen such growth in the Nashville area, but with growth comes, different issues. And we want to be able to be a staple of the community that is always willing to help, whether it's through nonprofits, whether it's through food drives, whether it's through, giving back clothes. Clearly we have lots of them. So anything that can, help Nashville grow and just help the people of Nashville.
As time goes on, there's things that, continue to grow. But we understand the importance that to grow as a brand and continue to evolve, I think that there needs to be a higher brand presence in other cities and other states, could potentially expand to other cities, and just really putting like Music City Vintage on the world, continue to grow the brands each and every way, each and every day.
Trying to ship to every country in the world, at least once.
We have done a pretty decent job though, I feel like.
Shipped to every single continent except Antarctica.
Yeah, except Antarctica. Just did Russia. So I don't know if we shipped to China yet.
I feel like we have. I want to ship to Djibouti. It's just
I've never heard of that in my life.
I think it's a country. Isn't it a country? I think so.
Djibouti?
Djibouti?
I
feel like it'd be a country.
Is that a real country?
I don't know. Hey Siri, is Djibouti a real country? Djibouti is a country in the Horn of Africa.
Well,
Let's
shout out to Djibouti.
We are getting more into like traveling for different pop-ups. We've hit Texas,
Atlanta,
Philly, California, Chicago. To help grow the presence, it does require us to travel some, just connect with different communities and people.
As far as expansion goes, I definitely think next 5 years, I definitely see us expanding. I can't tell you where, when, or how. But times changes, things change. Hopefully, you might see us still in the same place. You might see us in a brand new spit shining place, not in the basement. And you might see a second or third store. So as far as expanding goes, you never know. Trends come and go. When we first started, we were selling a whole bunch of vintage Nautica, Tommy Hilfiger, and Polo. That was the thing. Now you see a lot of outerwear, thrash tees, and different sort of like vintage that is now, you know, the thing. As time goes on, people change, we change, business change, and I think that will continue to be the thing.
When we started Music City Vintage, we knew that this is never going to be the end goal. Like, we never have an end goal. It's always just constantly trying to improve. Shoot, even this one, and you see all the shoes on the wall behind us. When we first opened this one, I think we had less than 50 pairs on the wall.
I think like 20.
Yeah, 20 pairs on the wall, and now we have 300 plus at any given moment. Vintage changes, times change, but our heart remains the same.